So the VO3 model from Google is just really amazing. You can use this AI model to create a realistic and convincing video, and not only that, you can even generate audio or speech into this video. So basically you can make the character talk, and you can even add some sound effect into the video. However, despite all of that, there is one problem that, at least for me, is quite obvious, but not many people actually mention it. And that is the audio quality, because sometimes some VO3 generations actually giving you really bad audio quality. For example, here I just created this video, and take a listen, because you can tell immediately that audio quality or maybe the bitrate is very low, and therefore it's almost like it was recorded using a very low grade microphone from a smartphone from 10 or maybe 20 years ago. Take a listen.
What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
I don't know. What happened?
It was loaf at first sight. What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
I don't know. What happened?
It was loaf at first sight.
Okay, so definitely I can tell that the section where the woman is talking, it seems to be lower quality. I mean, the man also has lower bitrate and therefore lower quality, but it's much more obvious when the woman is talking, probably because of the higher pitch. And this is actually quite obvious, but so far there is only one instance of someone complaining on Reddit about the low audio quality on VO3 generations. This person says the sound is very robotic and has lots of artifacts, and I do agree with that. But then how do you fix this problem? Well, there is this answer from the same Reddit thread, and he said that you could run it through Adobe Sound Enhancer, which I believe is a tool from Adobe Podcast that lets you enhance your speech. And it's basically using AI to clean the noise and basically make the audio to be more like it was recorded in a studio environment. But on my testing, this wasn't the best tool for this particular problem. Again, the problem is most likely stem from the fact that it has a lower bitrate, and if that was the case, then this tool, Adobe Enhancer, is not going to work. Instead, we have to use something called audio super resolution. So the concept is actually quite similar to AI image enhancer, where you can insert a very low image or low resolution image, and then you can use AI to make the image more detailed, and AI can fill out the gap from that image. It's basically a tool that is quite popular these days, but we have the audio version, although this one is not quite popular. Anyway, let me give you one example of the audio that was enhanced using this method. Take a listen.
May have been this. Furthermore, the man who computed the consequences even may have been the same one who made the guesses. May have made some mistake in the analysis. Those are obvious remarks. So when I say if it disagrees with the experiment, it's wrong.
So yeah, that's just one example. And this was created, or this was enhanced by a tool called Resemble Enhance. And this is just one example of audio super resolution. And so far, this is the only tool that I could find that is available for free. It is open source and also actively maintained by the developers. And not to mention, the demo is available for free via Hugging Face. So I'll leave the link in the video description if you want to use this tool to enhance any audio. Now, let me show you the step-by-step process to enhance the audio quality from VO3 videos using this Resemble Enhance tool. So step number 1, you have to download the video from VO3 to your computer. I'm going to click this button and let's select the original size. And after that, you can use your favorite video editor tool. In this case, I'm using Filmora AI. And what I'm going to do now is actually I'll just let me just delete the previous project. So I'm going to just drag and drop the file into the editor, and I'm going to extract the audio from this video. You can actually use some free online tools out there that is able to extract audio from video, but in this case I'm using Filmora because it's a tool that I have at hand, and I'm going to export this as a WAV or maybe MP3 file. It's up to you. And after that, we can get the audio file that we can process with this tool. Now after that, you can click this and select the audio file that you just extracted from the VO3 video. And now let's take a look at some settings. So honestly, I'm not an audio engineer, so I'm not quite familiar with these settings, but you can actually read the description. And on my testing, on my experimentation, you can use midpoint, RK4 or Euler for generating or for enhancing the audio. And even though it recommends using midpoint, on my testing, again, I think Euler is actually pretty good and it works much better for me, at least for my video. So I'll select this option, while for the other settings like this one and this one, I just use the default setting. And for the denoise enhancement, it is optional, but I do recommend to enable that because it will make the audio quality a bit better. Now, when you're done with the settings, you can click submit. And just wait for a few seconds for this AI tool to process your audio. And yeah, there you go. It's really quick. So let's just play the original audio and then we can compare it with the enhanced version.
What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
I don't know. What happened?
It was loaf at first sight.
Okay, now let's play the enhanced version.
What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
I don't know. What happened?
It was loaf at first sight.
So in my opinion, it's actually a bit better than the original audio, especially if you take a closer look at the section where the woman is talking. So on the original audio, it's definitely quite clear that it was robotic, but on the enhanced version, I think there is a slight improvement, although it's very subtle, but it is definitely better than the original audio. But if you're not happy with the result, you can always play around with the settings and you can try different values and see which one actually will give you the best result on your video. So after that, you can actually download this audio and you can open your favorite video editor again, and then you can use that new audio into the VO3 videos. So let me just insert this audio on the same timeline, and I'm going to mute this. It doesn't need to be audible anymore because now we are using a completely different audio file. Let me play the audio or the video.
What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
I don't know. What happened?
It was loaf at first sight.
So yeah, that's basically it. And by the way, depending on what video editor you are using, there could be some setting to adjust the audio effect. Like for example, in Filmora, there are some tools that you could use to change the audio profile a bit, but that's not something that I'm going to cover in this video. But just take a look at the video editor you're using and see if there is any way for you to enhance the audio quality using the tools in your video editor. But when you're done, you can just click export and you can export a video with the new audio that we just enhanced using the Resemble enhanced AI. So that's basically the process that you could take to enhance the video or the audio quality from the VO3 generation. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.